channel. I'm coming at you today finally with my review of the Sappho Organics foundation. So you guys have been banging down my door to review this because I've been wearing it in quite a lot of videos. I have been loving it. I had a sample, and then Nuciya Beauty, which you guys know I did my Laurel video about, they had sent me this as well, along with the new oval brush. So if you guys know anything about these oval brushes, there's a brand called Artis. They launched a collection like this with Mac, and I don't think it did so well, but he went on his own and did brushes like this, and so apparently it's supposed to be really good for applying makeup to your face, and I actually am in love with this brush. I do wish it was bigger, and there is a brush very similar to this that you could pick up on Silk Naturals, but it's currently unavailable, so I'm going to be using the Sappho one today. So let me just tell you a little bit why I like this foundation, a little bit about it, whatever. So they have 8 shades. I think that's pretty decent for a green beauty line. They cover all ends of the spectrum from very fair to quite dark, and I am in the shade Lisa, which is right in the middle for yellow undertones. It's vegan, it's super clean, it's based in aloe vera and jojoba oil, so when my skin was really dry and freaking out, it would cling a little bit, but not even half as much as any of the other foundations I have. It wears well with any skin type because it's not super drying and it's not also super oily. It's just a perfect skin-like finish when you put it on. You guys will see because I'm of course going to be demoing it. I only have a little bit of under eye brightener, eye primer to neutralize the discoloration, and brows on, so nothing on my skin. So this foundation is going to run you $52 on Nuciya Beauty. Okay, so it's going to come with just like a little lid. It's not going to come with a pump. You have to add the pump, but I don't think it's any extra cost. You just have to remember to add the pump. I don't know who wouldn't add the pump. If it is extra, I'll write it down below just in case I forgot, but I was trying to add it into my cart and it seemed like it was the same. So let's get right into the demo. That is all I have to say about the foundation. It is really, really good, and the longevity on me is fantastic because you're gonna see I bake my under eyes, I'll bake a little bit around my nose, and I'll bake around my chin, which are areas where I have makeup breakup the most quickly, and then it'll last all day. So I just do one pump. That is one full pump on the back of my hand right there. And I just go like this. I'm gonna start applying with my fingers. I go in the center of my face because this is where I need the most coverage, hands down. Dab on the forehead because I don't need too much there. More over here. A little bit on the chin. Right. So to use this brush, you just gotta kind of put your finger on it like this. And I just like to go in sort of circular motions, spreading it around. I think this brush really makes the skin look airbrushed. Like, it's amazing. So let's just keep buffing that in. I like to do the Sappho foundation in 2 layers. Oh, and just wanted to mention, the bottle looks really tiny, but it has 30 milliliters worth of product, which is standard amount for liquid foundation. And I also love this brush because it's so good for hitting the ears, and also good for just really buffing it seamlessly down the neck. So that's it. That was like one coat on in like 40 seconds or something. I'm gonna do a half a pump more. I'm gonna just add to the middle. I have some redness right here I need to cover up. I will go in and conceal as well, so that's why just another half a pump there and a little back here. One pump really does a good job. I just really like how flawless you can get the foundation. It is a medium buildable foundation, but I would say it's a pretty strong medium. I don't think it's quite full, but it's a pretty full medium, if that makes sense. All right, so this is a pump and a half of the Sappho. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my base routine as I would, just to show you guys, because I love buffing my concealer in with that brush too. So just a pump of my Hint Beauty or Christopher Drummond Duo Face Hydrating Concealer. I'm gonna take that on my fingers, and I bring this right down towards my nose because I'm so red around my nose. Just like that. Looks a mess, but I've been really liking doing this lately. And then I'll take a dab the corner of my mouth. Women from hormones tend to get red around the nose and right around the corners of the mouth. And I will rub it on my chin. And then we're just gonna go straight in with that brush again. And buff it out. Alright, so now I'm going to bake, and I will do that on camera for you guys. I do have a whole video on it, but I'm just going to show you how it looks after I'm done baking. And I also wanted to mention, I think this would actually be amazing for mineral foundation. So let me know if you want me to do a video on that, because I really think that would be good. I have yet to try it. So for baking, I am of course going in with the Silk Naturals Tinted Blur Powder. I am almost out of this stuff. And I'm using a new sponge. This is the Hint Beauty Sponge, and I've actually been loving it. So more on that later. But I'm just gonna go ahead and dump some in the lid, pick it up on my sponge. Just gonna go right into the eyes as always. Whatever leftover is gonna go across the lid. So you can see it looks like it's kind of oxidizing. When I brush it away, it's not gonna look like that anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my face makeup, and I will come on camera so you guys could see how it looks with the completed look, and I will zoom in so you could just see how my skin really looks, because from far away this camera makes my skin look really good. I promise it's not perfect, but I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I am back with the full face inspired by my scarf. What do we think? What do we think? You know I can't not do a smoky eye. I don't have it in me, but that's besides the point. I wanted to show you guys how the foundation looks with all my makeup on. You can see it's a pretty flawless finish. I'm a little dry on my chin. I see it there a little bit, but I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can really see how it looks. So here we are, disturbingly close. You can see that this is where it's a little dry, but no big deal, nothing crazy. On my forehead. The coverage is just fantastic. It's just perfect, and it looks exactly like my skin. It doesn't look like I am wearing a bunch of foundation. Alright you guys, so that's a wrap. And I'm gonna end this by saying, I think this is my new favorite foundation. That is how intense the love is. So if you've tried the Sappho Organics foundation, please let me know. I will have it linked down below. I might have a coupon code for you guys for Nuciya Beauty, so I will link that if possible. But thank you guys so much for watching. I adore each and every one of you. You can follow me on Instagram at Green Bunny Video if you would like, and I will see you guys on